Yes, the criteria is that because the condition when there are multiple candidates to declare somebody a winner, that he must have the highest number of votes and 25% in 2/3 of the states and the FCT. In section 134, 1, subsection 2 of the Constitution. Now, if nobody met up with that, in other words, maybe the person has the highest number of votes but did not meet up with the spread, then there's going to be a runoff. That's why we are contending that since the ruling party did not make 25% in FCT, that nobody ought to have declared them winner. But it's left for court now to determine, because Supreme Court has actually determined about that issue. So let us see how the court will look at it, whether they will distinguish or whether they will apply the law the way it is, because the express position of the constitutional provision is very clear. Some lawyers have their own dissenting view, and you will not expect the lawyers of the other side, the respondents, to agree with you. So it is now the court that will decide. So the runoff is that the next person, if that first person did not fulfill that, the next person is the person that won in the majority of the states, not the person that has the second highest votes. They are trying to combine the power of having highest number of votes and the power of having spread. Because in Nigeria, spread is very important to us. So that it will compel you now to carry every ethnic group, every linguistic group, every religious group along. So there's no way the North alone can win presidential election without the South, and vice versa. There's no way Muslims can win presidential election without the Christians. So whether you like it or not, the Muslim ticket and all those things, assuming there's no rigging, can only succeed if some Christians voted, because the spread must be there. If you don't have 25 states in Nigeria, which is obvious, that are Muslim majority states, it means that some Christian states must agree before such will be won. I'm talking about if there's no rigging. Because when there is rigging, you will see every state agreeing to what is impossible. So that is about spread. So the second qualified person to go for the runoff is spread they are looking for, not the highest number of votes. Then the first qualified person is the highest number of votes. So the two of them will go for runoff. Like in the petition, as we have proof now that Rivers State, we won there. So because the whole three candidates, frontline candidates, won 12 each. So when we prove now that we won Rivers, maybe Benue, you will see that, and some other states, see that our states will be more. So even if there is runoff, it will now be us by the grace of God. So assuming, I'm just to explain it very well, it's not been decided. So